is Sankyu, and this right here is the 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro, and these are my first impressions. I know I'm late to the party, but then yeah, this is amazing. So before I go on with this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you know when I post a new video. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SankyoTech. Now let's start with the unboxing of this MacBook Pro. So I have the silver version, as many people have the space grey version. So at first itself, we are greeted with the Mac, and oh, it's good. Let's push over the box and let's focus on the Mac. Anyway, let's take a look at the contents. We have the documentation, which has the silver Apple stickers and some useless papers. Let's keep it aside. And we have the 61 watt USB-C power brick. And finally, the 2 meter long USB-C cord, which is used for charging, and it's pretty good. Are you ready for some ASMR? That was good. Anyway, let's lift up the lid and we are greeted with another paper and the computer boots up, which is good. A few setups later, here we are. Okay, so it's exactly been a day since I got the MacBook, and so far the experience has been amazing. I am blown away by the speed of the M1, and I've really fallen in love with the experience I got out of it in just one day, which is a lot to say for a Mac. As a long-time Windows user, I don't really feel that macOS is hard to use. That's because I've already used macOS before in a different form, also known as a Hackintosh, which you can watch right here. I made a video around 5 years back making a Hackintosh. You can check the playlist out right here. Now you may ask, why did I go for the MacBook Pro rather than the MacBook Air or any other laptop? Well, I have a few reasons. This can be helpful if you're cross-shopping between different laptops, so stick along. So I picked the Mac because I feel that if you're someone who's planning to pursue computer science, like me, macOS is hands-down better. So I'm not going to sit down and list out all the advantages that macOS has over Windows, because a lot of people already kind of know about it. But then one thing to keep in mind is that macOS is based on Unix, so you can dig around the code easily compared to Windows. And also yes, I wanted to use Final Cut as a YouTuber since I've heard a lot of great things about Final Cut, and so far it's amazing. I'm really blown away by the render performance that the M1 gives me. Now let's compare it to the MacBook Air, its closest competitor. The MacBook Pro has a slightly larger trackpad than the Air. It has the touch bar, a uniform design rather than the wedge shape, a brighter screen, longer battery life, and finally it has a fan, which the MacBook Air lacks. And fun fact, at the time I've used this computer, I've seriously not heard the fan spin up till now. Honestly, if you just want a laptop that just works, get the MacBook Air. You won't really regret it. Okay, so here's my configuration. I have the M1, obviously, with 16 gigs of unified memory, as I might end up using it for a very long time, and more memory is good for video editing. I have the 512 gig SSD version, which is not much, but it's enough to have important files around, and also I would soon get an external SSD which would take care of the problem. Overall, I would like to say that this will very might be the best thin and light laptop you could currently get in the laptop space, as many laptops aren't that good in many aspects as the MacBook Pro or the Air, let alone the performance. This thing beats everything that Intel has in the thin and light space, and it's very close in beating AMD as well, while running cooler and silent. There are many videos about the MacBook Pro in the pipeline, so stay tuned. So that's it for this video. Make sure to give a like or dislike it if you're a Windows fanboy. Comment down below any queries you have about the M1 MacBook Pro. And lastly, subscribe for some amazing tech content. This is Sankyu signing off. Peace.